Alright. I have seen this before. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've had an entire recording of about 17 minutes long of me doing this already. And it went completely up the Swanee because this thing wasn't recording audio whilst my camera is on my selected recording software. So I'm having to get around it by using an audio recorder. And well, here we are. So I have to make more bollocks up. Yay! So I've played this game before, but I've only got... like I said, I think I got to the first dungeon, like the first proper big dungeon. And I stopped. So, yeah. I mean... I don't know what people want me to say here. Like, there'll be a certain point where I'll be like, oh, I remember this bit. And there might be other bits where I go, oh yeah, fuck, I don't know anything. So, I'm going to be attempting to use my noggin to get through this. And is my thing lagging? Oh. Oh god, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Well, we're gonna wait until this kind thing has finished. Meanwhile, I have a bottle of water here. I know, unprofessional, whatever. But it seems like my computer might be having a bit of a shitfest, having two recording things up, the game, and yeah, well, let's just say how for a first episode this is going really well. I've been sat here now for about half an hour trying to do this. Oh my lord. Now I know how other YouTubers feel. And I've still got to edit this and then render it. Yay! This entire opening sequence is like 3 minutes long. Fucking hell. I was going to try and not have it long. Well, I know what's coming up now, so I can't act surprised. Well, I'm going to hit level 3 and take on the first boss, and then after the first boss, when we get to the overworld, I just press any button. Yes, it's a continue. That was the first recording. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be recording this as well as doing my thing. I'm going to name them after us in the gaming group. So yeah. I also now know through my exploration period about other things. So there's going to be a lot less running around doing fuck all this game. So these goblins die in one hit unless I'm really unlucky and I hit the lowest number on my rotation. I found out that you have job levels and separate experience, which I mean makes sense, but the freelancer as a job isn't smart. So yeah. Now we want to get out of this area as fast as possible because goblins are basically worth shit. So we want to go up here, get these chests, leather shield and a potion. Equip this leather shield so then we have some defense. Go up here, yeah, the rock looks suspicious. And then we look at it, we click it. The reason we want to get out of here, of course, is in the second area we start getting actual monsters. We get a back attack against the goblin. This isn't good. Well, at least I've got my leather shield, so it does literally nothing at me. Yeah, what I'm going to do with this is the grinding parts, like if I have a moment where I'm like, oh yeah, I am really weak, I need to grind, there may be some grinding off camera. I would like feedback to see if you want that in. And I also want feedback in the comments about whether you want this to be just a weekly thing or if you want it like a couple of videos a week. Because it's totally up to you guys. I mean, it might be my channel and it might be my little baby, but I do need feedback on this. Alright, so I found out you can kill the Eye Fang in one hit. So you kill the big hitter and then the carbuncle does only 1 damage. So we end up hitting this carbuncle until he dies. And then bing bada boom, you get like 6 experience, which is much better than 1. Yeah, look at that, 5. Like, it's much better than the goblins. We're getting potions, which heal more than my max health at the moment. We found out left is actually evil. Hey look, it's another Eye Fang. So yeah, we're going to be building up to level 3, and then we're going to be taking on the first boss. The first boss is a land turtle. Now, the land turtle actually hurts like a bitch. So don't be fooled. The first bosses are usually either really hard or really easy. This one, if you haven't done anything, is gonna be hard. Like, I was in yellow health by the time I killed him last time. But I should be a lot healthier this time, because unless I get a back attack against a Ice Wisp or a Blue Wisp, whatever it's called, I should have both my Antarctic wings. Now these items are ice damage to a single enemy. They do a lot of ice damage. They do to the land turtle 50, and when I used it against the Blue Wisp, it did like 135. So, I mean, it does suck. I kind of have to use it. Oh, preemptive strike, even better. Right, so I can attack the Blue Wisp twice here before he gets that attack in and kill it off before it does any damage, which is perfect. I'm talking a lot of information, and I hate doing this, but I've got nothing else to talk about at the moment. Yeah, so the Antarctic Winds, there are a lot of items like them, like bomb fragments and Zeus. There was something about Zeus, like Zeus's wrath or something. It usually is, which is like a thunder one. But yeah, there are items like that that help you deal damage to bosses and stuff, and it's all about item usage as well as just building up your characters and smacking them in the face. So aside from that, what else was there I talked about in my failed recording? Yeah, there was one thing that I haven't touched on yet, and it's nearly 10 minutes in. How do you miss? You! It's him. There you go. Yeah, there's one thing I haven't touched on, which was this channel in general. This channel, we're not expecting to be any big name. Like some people can come into this thinking, oh, we're going to be a Let's Play channel, and this is obviously the way to make all the money, and it really isn't. It's so hard to get into it, and we know for a fact that if we thought that, we would get nowhere. We're not trying to be a big name. We're not trying to be anything we're not. But our group of friends, we decided to do it because pardon me, we played a game of Minecraft with a person of our group called Ozboz. Now he has his own YouTube channel. If you want to go and visit it, go right for it. I hope you give him some feedback, and I hope everything happens for him that he wants to happen. But he had his version of a Minecraft thing that we did, and we all thought that it wasn't exactly funny. Like, just seeing his end, because he was on the best team. He was on, it was Oswald and Alex, who were the best people out of Minecraft out of all of us. And we thought, alright, so how do we counteract this? Alright, record other people's viewpoints. Much like the Yogscast do. And we thought, alright, so how do we go about this? Do we have our own channels and we try and compete against one another? No, let's have a joint channel which is just for casual gaming usage. We don't really want to, like, fight against one another. Like, we want to put our own games on this. Like, for me, for instance, I've never played this before, and there could be some genuine shock horror reactions out of me on this game. So I thought, I'll do it. We edit our own stuff if we're doing it. Like, I'm gonna have to edit this. It'll help me become a better editor, and if people need me... Ooh, nice crit! And if people need me to edit the big group things, I can help edit my own thing to give them, and be like, yo, this is my viewpoint for the entire game. I've cut out the unnecessary bits, like before the recording and after the recording. Because there's always going to be those bits that you have to cut away. So, I've decided, oh, I leveled up to level 3 already. Wow, I've been talking that much. So we've decided to have this channel, and we're going to have our solo games on it, such as me with Final Fantasy 3, and we have our own joint games, which are going to be games like Tabletop Simulator, Europa Universalis maybe, every once in a while, seeing it popped up. Thank you, Alex. League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm, Smite, if I'm feeling up to it. Me and Matt aren't particularly fond of it. It's really hard to get into if you've taken a break from it and you're like high elo. So I'm not much fond of it. But yeah, you've got that. And the aim of our channel isn't to become big, like I've said. It's just for us to have fun. For you guys to listen to us rambling on and on about random crap. You missed again, you piece of shit! And I picked the carbuncle, great. Well, he was going first anyway, so I suppose it didn't matter. But yeah, that's the thing. We just want to be fun. We want you to come and have a laugh with us. If you want to put stuff in the comment about what was funny or an idea for us to play, go right for it. So this is the boss battle. This is the land turtle, and we are currently 13.5 minutes in. Wow. Evil, a creature attacks me. Alright, so the land turtle. I am going to cheese you because I really don't want to have what happened last time. That did 50 damage last time. Why are you doing less? So for a first boss, this probably has like 100 HP, so it should only take me 2 more hits. Around about. I've done like 90 damage. Oh, you have more than 100. Ooh, okay. Well, you should be dead soon. There you go. So, like 125 or something. So, like I say, items will help a lot for me in this game. I will be building up, so eventually items will be useless. But, yeah. Like I say, I will try and use items. I'll try and showcase a lot of the stuff. I'll try and use my noggin and not be silly on this game. But this is my first episode. I have been chosen. I am the chosen one. Like I said, this is my first episode. I am planning it to be a weekly thing. I've not decided whether this will be uploaded on the Friday or whether it will be uploaded on the Monday. However, it will take me a while to edit this, and honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Let's see if my skills have improved since my last YouTube channel. But another thing I want to talk about, I did have another YouTube channel before this. If you want to check it out, do it against my wishes, but there are a couple of games on there that I went retro style on, thinking I could become big, and it wasn't anything special. So yeah, basically what happened here, if you've not been reading it or I'm pressing A too fast, is the crystal's chosen me to be the light warrior of this world. We are the only hope against the darkness. Pretty much what the first Final Fantasy was all about. So that was the first episode. There was a lot of talking, a lot of information, a lot of random crap. But next episode should be far more me reading and actually trying to figure out what's going on. So, no, not start. This is the first save point of the game. Let's override that. It took me 13 minutes last time. It now took me... Oh, wow. It took me the same time. That's impressive. So, yeah. That was my first episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, I shall see you in the next episode